Welcome back to the Self Mastery Podcast. I'm your host and self mastery coach, Ricky Gorsey. In today's episode, it's going to be a little bit different. So, I'm currently in my van. So, for those who don't know, I'm building my way up to traveling around Australia. So, I'm doing like a few mini trips and whatnot. I'm currently in Avoca. I'm staying here with one of my best mates and my dog, which is a black Kelpie. And this is the very first episode that I've ever tried to record from the van. So, if you're watching the video version of this, you'll probably see in the background, it looks a little bit like, non-studio like, but I'm doing the best with what I can right now. I'm recording off my new Mac that I bought yesterday. I have like an external mic on top. I have a little ring light that I bought from wherever I bought that from. I don't even remember. I've had it for that long. And I've got my Rode mic set up here with me. So I'm pretty happy with the setup I have, considering that I'm literally in a van right next to the beach, like hours from home. But yeah, so I'm just excited to do this, excited to jump on. This podcast episode is really just more so me trialing this, me trialing it out. And I'm just going to talk about whatever comes up. So I couldn't tell you the title because I don't have it yet. What I will get started on, I guess, is just actually pursuing things that you say you're going to pursue, right? Like we all have these things we say, oh yeah, I'm going to do that one day, one day I'll travel, one day I'll, get that van and travel Australia, one day I'll travel the world, or one day I'll start that business, one day I'll do this, one day I'll do that. A lot of the time we never actually do what we say we're going to do, right? Like I have been saying that I was going to buy a van, do it up, turn it into a camper and travel Australia for years. Like literally since I was like 21, I think I said I was going to do this, and I'm 25 now. So it's been a few years, right? And I procrastinated on it a little bit for a few reasons. One was that I hadn't like built up my like business enough yet. Like I mainly earn money online, so I needed to really build that up and really get myself in a position where I could earn money wherever I was in Australia or the world, right? But once that was built up and once I actually had gotten that to a point where like, yeah, bro, like I'm more than happy with that sort of side of things, I didn't really have any more excuses, right? And then I was literally sitting in my office probably, oh, how long ago was it now? Probably about 5 weeks ago. And I was like, why the fuck am I still here? Like I told myself that I was going to do this. I said, once I develop a really like good online income, there's nothing else holding me back, right? Like I don't have a partner anymore. I like sold my chickens, right? So I don't really have many responsibilities that tie me to a location. And so I was like, why am I still here? Why am I still here? I literally said, all right, that's it. No more of this fucking procrastination shit. I'm going to buy a van. And I started hunting for a van. And then I found a van, bought the van, done up the van, done everything I needed to do on the van. And now I'm doing the mini trips and I'm building up to the major trip. So just like do what you say you're going to do, man, because like so many years pass and they pass really, really quickly. And your dreams that you said you would do and the things that you want to experience and all this sort of stuff, it like slips through your fingers before you know it. And then you're like, oh, I wish I did that, right? And then you've got that regret. And like, to me, guys, I think regret is one of the worst things on earth. It's like poison. I would rather anything than regret. I would even, to be honest, rather try something and have a bad experience rather than have the regret and have that what if. So if you're listening to this podcast and if you're taking the time out of your day to actually, listen to this and take the time to genuinely sit down with this or drive with this or whatever it is you're doing, do the thing you said you're going to do a few years ago, or maybe 1 year ago, or maybe 6 months ago, whatever it is you're delaying and whatever it is you've said you're going to do, but you still haven't done, just do it. Like, just do it. Even if you're not ready, even if, there are obstacles, just fucking do it. You're going to work it out on the way. And if we're being completely honest, like there's never really going to be an absolute perfect time, right? There's always going to be a circumstance or a situation which is less than ideal, but you just got to work with it. You got to roll with it. You got to actually make it happen. Because as I said, like if you don't, you're going to die with regret and you'll have that dream and it'll literally be sitting in the back of your mind for the rest of your life. So just fucking do it. Just do it and work it out as you go. Like it's one of the funnest things. Like I've literally only been doing this van life stuff for probably under 2 weeks in total at this point. So there are many, many more adventures to come, many more lessons to come, a lot more experience to come in this whole van life, travel life, all that sort of stuff. But from what I've experienced so far, it's been an extremely good thing. And I do not regret one bit of it. I don't regret buying the van. I don't regret buying all the stuff I needed to buy to do up the van. I don't regret investing in a new laptop. I don't regret doing all this stuff that I needed to do to get to this point. It's been an amazing journey, and it's only literally just begun. And so if you're in the fence and you're like, oh, I don't know if I should do that. What if it doesn't work? Or this, or whatever other narrative you're telling yourself in your mind, I suggest just do it, bro. Just do it. No matter what, happens, you're going to learn from it. You're going to gain experience from it. And you're also not going to die with regret. That's the biggest thing, right? Like, ask yourself, what would give you regret? What would, cause you to sit up on your deathbed and be like, fuck, I wish I did that. Whatever that thing is, just do it. Make it work. Give it a try. Whatever it is, just, man, you have to. You have to, bro. Like, I wish I would, like, I'm not even, like, really in regret for me doing it at the time I did, because I still did it relatively early, in my personal opinion. But just fucking do it. I know how much procrastination and fear and even perfection can hold us back from doing the thing. Just fucking do it. You're never going to have the perfect time. You're never going to have the ideal circumstance. You're never going to have, all the stars align perfectly for you. You just need to fucking do it. And when you do it, you'll learn and you'll work it out as you go, and you'll gain experience, and you'll develop a lot of, just in general, like, memories, man. Like, I think one of the biggest things and one of the best things about life is creating memories. And what I found, don't get me wrong, I'm all about that, like, work life. I love hustling. I love working on my purpose. I love working on my business. Hence why I'm literally on the side of a beach right now and I'm filming a podcast, right? Like, I love everything to do with business and impact and purpose. I love all that. But I also know that if you don't pursue the things that, like your dreams, then you're literally, like, doing yourself a massive disservice. Pursue what you said you're going to pursue. Do that thing, launch that business, ask that person out, travel to that place. Whatever it is that you want to do, just do it. Just do it, regardless of where you're at, and you'll work it out as you go. I think that's just, I know it's very broad, sort of like advice, and it's like, well, Ricky, you don't really know the context, this. I understand that. I understand where I'm coming from. And obviously, I can't know the context. It's not a phone call, it's a podcast, right? But what I do know is that we're very good at telling ourselves narratives that prevent us from doing the thing. Now, whether we do that because we are actually scared of doing the thing, so it's like a self-sabotage pattern, or we do that because we genuinely believe everything needs to be perfect before we can do the thing. I don't know what your specific pattern is, or what your specific sort of, like, internal workings are. But what I do know is that these patterns exist, and I do know that most people will find as many reasons as they can to delay doing the thing because they're scared and it's uncertain and it's not known, right? But the thing is, not many of, like, there's so many good things in life that come from uncertainty, come from doing things that you don't really know how it's going to work out, and just literally working it out as you go. I think it's such a beautiful thing to just step into that uncertainty and step into that, like, element of unknown. I think a lot of growth can come from that. A lot of development can come from that. And in general, a lot of experience can come from that. So, guys, that's all I've got for you for today. As I said, this is just like a little trial podcast. I just wanted to see if I could even record a podcast in the van. It seems pretty good to me. Like, there were people talking outside. A dog was barking before. I don't know if you guys heard that. Hopefully not. Hopefully this audio equipment's good enough to block that out for you guys. But yeah, this was a trial potty, and I hope you guys got a bit of value from it. I just went on a little bit of a tangent, shared my thoughts around, like, doing the thing, overcoming procrastination, overcoming the like desire for perfection, overcoming the fear of the unknown, all that sort of stuff. And I genuinely hope you guys take action from this podcast. Like, I hope you guys listen to this podcast and actually do the thing, or at least start ticking the boxes that are going to get you closer to doing the thing. Stop delaying, stop procrastinating, stop putting it off another year. Stop saying, I'll do it when I get this, or when this happens. General rule of thumb, life only gets busier, and you're only going to get more and more responsibility, meaning it's going to be harder and harder to do the things you want to do. Do the thing now, work it out as you go, get the experience, learn like, it's all about lessons and learning and experiences and just growth, right? This podcast, the Self-Mastery Podcast, I'm a self-mastery coach. Life, bro, like, life is an amazing teacher. And if you don't expose yourself to things that are outside of your comfort zone and things that are just, new to you, you're never really going to develop. You're really never going to expand your capacity. You need to step outside of that comfort zone. You need to do things, even if you're not ready. Like, you'll become ready. That's sort of how you expand your capacity, by stepping into things you're not yet ready for. But guys, I'm going to leave it at that. I hope you guys have an amazing day or an amazing night, depending on what time it is you're listening to this. If you guys are interested in working with me in a one-on-one setting, or you're interested in joining my men's self-mastery community, the Self-Mastery Society, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram. My Instagram is Ricky Gauci, RICKY space GAUCI. Shoot me a DM, let's have a chat, and we can talk about how we can work together, how I can help you, or just in general, reach out to me if you want to have a chat about anything, and we can talk. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. I will catch you on the next episode. Yo!